Hey YouTube, Kira Twig here, bringing you all another one of my Yu-Gi-Oh! Custom deck booster openings. These are custom decks that my local video game and DVD exchange store makes and distributes to sell. I've done plenty of these openings in the past, and it feels like it's been a good while since I did another one of these. I always love opening these. What they do is, in case for those of you, if this is your first time seeing my custom deck opening, the exchange store I go to also puts out a bunch of different display decks like this. You can see they're not exactly 40 cards to sell, but they wrap them up individually, sell them for, what the same price of a booster pack would be. And I pick them out based on, I'm only allowed to see the front card of these packs, obviously, but they try and make it worth your while with a foil card. Tried picking the best ones they had out of the lineup. I know I've gotten some pretty good ones in the past, with Card of Demise being one of them at a time. But I picked out the 5 best. I think they need to do some restock or remaking of these decks because they're also kind of low on inventory as well. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the opening. We'll go ahead and start with the one I had right at the beginning of the lineup that I lined up. And they actually are pretty sealed, so I don't want to damage the cards in any way. But I think if they follow trend and suit, which they also open pretty easily, they should have at least maybe 2 more foils behind the Time Maiden, and then just a bunch of other random cards. So let's go ahead and see how we do. Focus the camera. We got the Time Maiden, which I think is pretty good. It makes up for, I think, at least half of the value of the pack. We have an Element Saber, La Poila Mana, so super rare from Flames of Destruction. If I know correctly, they weren't really known for the super rares in that set, but still pretty cool. And we have Universal Adapter. This was the special edition promo for that set as well. I think it was a Cybernetic Horizon, so obviously you can tell with the Element Saber that they got these from a Flames of Destruction special edition. We've also got a Morph Transition, Mosaic Manticore, Stormcaller. So we got some rares, and it looks like they came from a Crossroads of Chaos pack, along with some of these other commons here, like Zombie Mammoth, Morphtronic Monotron, Power Injector, Copy Plant, Turbo Synchron, which every time I see a Synchron, I'm reminded to hopefully soon down the road make a Synchron deck. Factory. Are these all Crossroads of Chaos commons? I believe they are. It's pretty funny. And we end with a couple more rares here. Oh, Morphtronic Accelerator with the Tex lowered. If you can see all that, you guys know I'm also a fan of the Morphtronic deck. And another DNA checkup, which I'm also gonna, let's move the camera a little just so we can focus a little more. But yeah, with the first one, we got those 3 foils there, which I think they also make these at different times using whatever booster packs they have available as well. Let's go with the Torrential Reborn next. The reason I picked this one up is because I've been wanting to make a lot of water decks lately, and just, Torrential Reborn definitely does help with that. And I actually have none of this card, so, which I actually don't want to rip the card, but I think they've sealed these tighter and tighter with, as you can see, tape basically on them. But I think they actually rip pretty good from the side. Yep, so perfect there. So starting off, we've got the Torrential Reborn, as I already said, with the, this is the Mega Pack one, also from 2014, so quite an old card for sure. But we got a Sylvan Hermit Tree, so completely random, but you can see it's keeping the trend that they use the Mega Pack 14 cards. But Sylvan Hermit Tree is always cool. That is a very nice one for sure if you're looking to build a Sylvan deck, of course. And what do we got for the last one? We got Archfiend Commander. This is from the Collector Tin 2011, so they're a little off from the other Mega Tin packs, but still very, very cool that they gave us one like that. And we got a Heretic Dragon Tefnuit from the Blue Eyes structure deck. Got a little damage on the side there, but I think that's the only one who has it. We got a starter deck, Axe Dragonute, Negate Attack, Mask of Weakness, Fabled Ashen Veil. I don't think this is the one that everyone's looking for. No, they're looking for Sulcius, I believe, is the good one at the moment. Goblin Attack Force, Magic Cylinder, Rush Recklessly, Trap Hole. These all from the starter deck. Yeah, the 2015 starter deck. Grave Squirmer, Exploder Dragon, Lancer Dragonute, Banner of Courage, Malevolent Nuzzler, Mad Archfiend, Artifact Chakram, That's from the Mega Pack, actually. I had to check. I didn't think this was in the starter deck. Lance Lindworm, Level Lifter, Ritual Beast, Zemphropilica. Wyvern Buster is pretty cool common. And same with the Ragged Gloves. So they added in a few mixture of different ones at the end there. But still, very, very cool for sure. Now the next one. I got this Chain Disappearance thinking that Chain Disappearance was still an expensive card, but I'm still living in, I believe, 2010 when this card was popular. But the one from the Kaiba collection, sadly, is not that expensive at the moment, but still look very, very cool just for being a secret rare. Plus the fact that this is from the Kaiba collection means if I move this card right now and there's an Ash Blossom here, I owe you all a scream from the last time I opened these mystery decks. We got a Dark Monster. Nope, just a Cracking Dragon from Code of the Duelist. I saw the Kaiba card and had to bet if this was going to be a Ash Blossom, if you all remember from that video with the card demise. But we also have an ultra rare Soul Exchange. This is from the Kaiba collection, so that's pretty nice. We've also got a Mira the Starbearer, Battle Boxer to lead Yoke. So we got some Zexal booster packs right here, it looks like, with the Necro Valley Temple, Battle Boxer, Whip Crosser, Stack Reviver going back to the Code of the Duelist, and Circuit Break with the Defect Compiler. There's a rare Card Trooper from Battle Pack 3. Dragon's Gunfire, Madolche Bopple, which they did give us more cards, I believe, in some of the previous ones, so they really cut down on the commons, I've noticed. But Hatebuster, Leotar, Call the Haunted's always a nice common, Gigolo Lancer, Go-Go-Go, Aristra, and Dextria, Air Cracking Storm, Destiny Hero Dangerous, Black Brachio, and a Release Reverse Buster for the last common from this one. So, like I said, I think the Chain Disappearance might still be the best of the three holos there, but I think if we are following trend, did they give us, yep, they are actually, I believe, learning with their holo choices, because, nope, I take that back, because they did give us an Ultra, Secret, and a Super in the last two we just opened, but in the first one, they just gave us the Secret and the two Supers, so I think that's at least what they're trying to do. But as I say that, I now notice that the last two are both Ultras on the fronts and not Secrets. So maybe it is just completely random. But I picked these ones out myself because they still look the best. I think some of the other ones that they had there were like Princessin. I think there was a White Dragon Sea Snake from the Kaiba pack, I believe. Just a bunch of random ones that I know they just got foils for from different booster packs. But this one, Zaphion, I know is probably one of the most useful Time Lords just for side decking purposes, so I definitely had to pick this one up. We've got a Muzu Rhythm, the String Djinn, so coming from that Yuya starter deck is the next one, Sealord's Amulet. So this one's just going back to that water support that I need to add, and this is an Ultra that they decide to add in, so pretty cool there. We got Mystic Tomato, so we have some starter deck cards here as well with Red Eyes Black Chick, Gaga Gigo the Risen, a Wing Beat of a Giant Dragon, Slushy, Gaga Gigo, Needle Sealing, which if all you know, this is one card I like to troll sometimes when I'm playing on Duel Links for sure. Sideblocker, Blue Thunder T45, Lord of D, two Lord of Ds, Dark Arm Dragon. I was going to say something very inappropriate there, but for some reason I decided to hold back. I don't know why. Dark Arm Dragon, White Stone of Legend, two White Stones of Legend, nothing to be said there. Axe Dragonoot, another Mystic Tomato. I gotta stop saying another because then I'm just gonna get doubles. There are two Kaiba men right here. Let's see. Oh, nope. There's just that triple Lord of D right there. Triple D right there. And we end with a Summoner Monk for this one. So yeah, they at least gave you the two Ultras, which I think this came out of the Duelist Saga. So pretty interesting there. Would have been cool if we pulled an Honest Neos, but I actually haven't seen too many hero cards pulled. So maybe when they're constructing these decks, they have some people there who are actually fans of heroes. But we end on the last one, which is the Ulsi, the Sylvan High Protector. Now this one I know is actually needed. I don't think I actually have even an Ulsi for some of my decks. So glad I picked this one up, just to have that rank 8 option available whenever I wanted to build a bunch of different decks. But let's go ahead and go through the last custom one. So we have Ulsi, the Sylvan High Protector. We have, oh nice, Janky Magician. Now this card I know is actually probably worth more than the Ulsi that was on the front. So glad I've got that, sweet. And we end with a Solar Recharge Ultra Rare, which is from Battle of Legends Light's Revenge, which I would like to find some of those booster packs. There's a lot of good cards in it for sure. So this was probably the best one that I opened of the three. I know I've had some pretty awesome ones in the past, but still very, very happy with the results from this one. We end with a Lightwave Tuning, D-Tribe, Gift of the Mystical Elf, Noisy Gnat. We're getting plenty of Duelist Genesis cards in this one. Bachi Bachi Bachi, Melkid the Four-Faced Beast, Hain, Grave Robber, Flame Ruler, Forces of Darkness, Legendary Black Belt. Thought that was ulti for a second. I was about to go insane. Monk Fighter, so with that black belt there. Magic Deflector, Snowdust Dragon, Solar Wind Jammer, Generation Shift, Bonding H2O, Reload, Level Modulation, and we end with the Castle Wall. So, like I said, probably this was the best one of the 5 that we opened here, but still very, very happy, and I just like opening these random decks that they create for you all, just to see what we pull in general. Like I said, I think in a couple of these, I'm probably going to wait until they either restock their supplies of the different decks they make before I buy any more, just so I can get like a different variety and maybe take some photos, show you all again, let you pick the decks like we did previously as well. But until next time, I hope you all enjoyed the opening. Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and Kira Twig out.